thought you was gonna get one of these? You thought we forgot about y'all? We don't mess with the majority of the community. But this right here, this is for y'all. No more frauds. We want to see good gameplay. Good gameplay on Xenoverse 2. Imagine that. What's poppin', people? DJ Khaled here with the finale of the Xenoverse 2 Fighter Showcase series. Yes, finale. Yes, finale. It wasn't gonna happen, but you know what? A couple of you guys were looking forward to it, so we're gonna send it off with one final showcase. This series will probably come back when Dragon Ball FighterZ or Dragon Ball FighterZ drops. Whatever the hell you want to call that game, like that is the single most confusing logo I've seen in my entire life. Who made that? This is the series that features matches featuring you guys with some spectators' commentary over it from yours truly. We didn't get as much variety with the submissions as I would have hoped for this time around. We were gonna cancel it, but Jim was like, yeah, listen, JayzBlayz, listen, look, listen, guy, listen, my mans. Jim was like, listen, look, listen. The guys were like, they wanted to see this. You gotta do this. I'm like, oh, Jim, you know, I just don't, I'm not feeling it, man. Jim's like, listen, I'm gonna quit right now. I'm gonna quit right now. So you guys are lucky I need Jim, because really we weren't gonna do this thing. I was gonna do this, but you know what? We went with what you guys sent in. That being said, you guys gotta let me know whose clip you're feeling the most for the month. But I'm wasting too much time here. Let's go. Channeling Maximilian. Let's go. Jay hits us with that young future Gohan gameplay, and this one is kind of a slow burner, guys. He gets a pretty early stamina break off, but it isn't long before he gets hit with one in return. Lucky for him, it doesn't spell the end of the game. The biggest takeaway from this clip is that optimizing your damage is a pretty huge key in both anime fighters like Xenoverse and real fighting games. The most important part of a punish is the damage that you get off when your opponent makes mistakes. Wanting to cash out early is fine in a laggier like spotty situation, but when you got like dominant control of the fight, you shouldn't be afraid to get in and get a little bit more damage before the big burst of damage from a super or ultimate. Future Gohan is one of the few characters that we actually did revisit on the channel, so if you want to learn some practical tech with the character, check out his episode in the Revisited series or the Mentor Skill Analysis series. Listen guys, we gotta plug everything here. Guys, we're plugging everything here. Pause. MysteryRacer Racer pulled up with that fresh female Earthling gameplay, and dare I ask you, sir, is that a young android I'm seeing? Fam, is that an android-based character? Very nice gameplay here, actually. Using the step cancels to keep your pace up is definitely satisfying, and when you're on the offensive to get those hits in, I'm like, boy, I see you. There was a scene where you kicked the guy right when he tried to do the Punisher drive, and I was like, yes. I cracked up a little bit when I seen it. It was pretty good. And when it comes to CACs, I can't give too many pointers outside of the cancels and whatnot, mostly because CACs are kind of characters that you guys make with your own moves and whatnot that you like. But it definitely was an entertaining clip when you started to put the beats on the opponent. Keep at it, fam. I gotta say, I'm looking at the release date of this clip here. I'm looking at the release date of the Android, the female Android build. Yo, Pop, is this an Android clip? You gotta let me know. You gotta listen. I'm hyped. Did you guys check out the female Earthling build video on the channel already and see if you. I see you, MysteryRacer Racer. I see you. Good shit, man. That boy Jet from over yonder on the Xbox side hits us with that young Majin Vegeta gameplay, and it's like you were trying to appeal to me, Pop. It's like you was like, hey, what character does this guy like to play as? And you were like, oh, Vegeta. Good stuff, boy. You have been noticed. You started off very strong but slowed down, and that's when the clip started to do a little bit of it started to go south on you, man. Characters with shorter range but higher dash speed and plenty of dash cancels like Vegeta benefit a lot from you just being ultra hyper offensive and unforgiving. You gotta stay on your opponent at all times, pretty much. You already got the main punish from him down after a stamina break, which is good. It's really simple. It's nice that you got that, but the neutral just needs a little bit of fine tuning to bring your Vegeta up a few notches. And I don't know if you were hitting it on accident when you threw out a couple of random or very slow mighty explosive waves, which I understand if it was by accident because it happens. Even my muscle memory like makes it so when I try to use supers from other characters I've been playing from time to time, it's like, oh, I'm not on Goku, I'm using Android 16. Like, either way though, I'm giving you the nod of respect for trying out Vegeta. He's a character that a lot of people call useless in the game, but if you've seen BM Ultima, ECS Knight, or even yours truly when I used to care enough to like play and be out there, you know he's got more than enough fight in him to get things going. Keep it up, Pop. You got it. Come on. I'm trying to see Vegeta bust some heads, man. You got. Oh, guys! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! There's another Vegeta clip. Absalon sits us with a Vegito clip. Real quick, my guy. Jim, stop the music. Absalons, Pop, please turn up your brightness. Please. Bro, the game looks ashy when you... Please, you'll see the game looks a lot better if you turn the brightness up like just a little bit. Just a little bit. Vegito is one of my favorites in the game. I think I'm the most arrogant when I'm using him out of all the cast characters because he's just so... he's Vegito, like it's the character. There was a stamina break in this clip that wasn't actually a confirm, but I guess the opponent wasn't expecting it to come out, so it hit. I saw a bit of that arrogance when you got it off and you danced around a little bit before like getting the fight done, which is fine I guess if you really got into the character. Once again, like this is a character I do pretty much the same thing on. Probably not when I get the punish off though. Like when it's a stamina break time, it's time for me to kill him. So I don't know. You probably just danced around and had a little fun there. So I get it. Vegito is one of the few characters that racks up damage with little to no effort. So I understand kind of taking it easy for a little bit. There was a pretty neat instant transmission spot you did to kind of stunt on Gogeta, and you closed off the clip pretty cleanly after that. That being said, it could have been shorter if you wanted it to be, thanks to how quickly Gogeta got his stamina broken. So it was good for the most part. The kind of, I guess the nature of me watching this clip, watching another Vegito was like, kill him now, please kill him. But you didn't do it when you broke him. You kind of danced around. So to me, it could have been a little bit quicker. But I won't deny you did. You trying to be Vegito here, okay? You dancing around, you taunting in the fight. Okay, I see you, Pop. I see you, I guess. Zeno sent us a Merge Zamasu clip, and well, it's a bit clunky, my guy. It's a bit clunky. If you still want to use the character, I'd say get a bit more familiar with how he plays and his cancels to be a bit more mobile with him. You can create incredible loop situations that keep you on the offense for far longer and leave your opponent unable to vanish as well. I would recommend checking out the City of Stuff's guide on how to bring up your Merge Zamasu a bit more, and I think you'll enjoy playing as him even more in the long run. It's kind of a slog to watch through this clip. If we had more submissions, I probably wouldn't have included it, to be honest with you, just because it takes a little bit more refining. Maybe I'm just seeing it wrong, guys. RIP headphone users. Maybe I'm just seeing it wrong. I don't know if you guys enjoyed the clip. Then by all means, you let me know. Like, hey, Pom, use a bitch. Use a bitch. Hashtag APOM use a bitch. Don't do that. If you put that hashtag, I'm gonna be very sad first and foremost. But yeah, man, work on it a little bit more if you even still play the game, and it'll probably be a lot easier to digest. Merge Zamasu is one of the characters that plays a little bit different from everyone else because he's all about this sort of range, sort of poking thing type thing. I mean, this is common knowledge by now. Refining is like the main tool of the series right now. That boy Lee from over on the Xbox side said this is a Kid Trunks clip. Features one of my favorite things to do in the game. No break ultimate confirms. He has like one of the easiest ultimates to confirm into, but the fact that it did so much damage from Kid Trunks was like a shock. I'm like, what the hell? What is Kid Trunks doing with that? It's like the little kid came to school with a gun. It's like, whoa, Timmy, what do you? Can we talk about this? Please, please. If I'm not mistaken, the little dude does have a bit of dash and step cancels you might be able to use to loosen up that neutral a bit more. But if not, there were a couple of points where you got kind of hung up in your combo strings that I think a few more Ki Blast cancels would have helped out with. I wonder if the female saying you were kind of like playing underestimated you because you were using Kid Trunks. Either way, solid stuff, and respect for using such an underused character. I'd have been kind of intimidated to fight a CAC with Kid Trunks like this. It's weird. I still don't know how the skill level is on Xbox though. From what I've seen, it's still kind of still getting there. I mean, anything is better than Nintendo Switch, right? Felix, my guy, what in the hell? Felix drops us one of the most refined turles clips I've seen in the showcase so far. Like, he's got all the cancels down, he has a dominant control of the entire fight. It's like, it's a one-sided fight the entire way through. This clip is definitely A+ no matter what. I have no doubt from this gameplay that if you wanted to optimize damage and finish the fight in a single break, you could have done that. Like, there are definitely instances where you can tell how much a player is familiar with a character, and situations where you can see a person is kind of still learning a character. And I could tell the second I saw the bomb Ki Blast confirmed during the stamina break that you came to like absolutely crush it. Good stuff, man. Seriously, I have no pointers to give you. Like, this Turles, it was a pretty hype Turles, guys. It was pretty. There was combos in here that you don't even see on other Turleses. Like, it was pretty good. Felix, okay, Pop, okay. You almost got Flex of the month. I'm just calling. You almost got it, yo. Yeah, yo, Jim, play Flex for like 5 seconds and then turn it off. You almost got it, Pop. You almost got it. Dat boy Binary Aegis hits us with a female Saiyan clip that features a very fun looking build. I see you, Pop. I see you, Pop. You gotta understand I see you. Based on the two skills that I see used most prominently in it, it's a guard breaking set, and it definitely comes in handy against the Goku that seems to be blocking. Female Saiyans usually struggle against characters with like solid combo strings in the neutral, and I think Goku is definitely one of their worst matchups. That being said, each of your punishes got pretty respectable damage off, and you could have milked them even more during the first stamina break with like the triangle string into a couple of step cancels or things along that nature, you know. But all in all, it was a very good clip. I think the finish was probably the highlight because I haven't seen that super used in a very long time. Like, I forgot what the name of it is. Like, it's the Golden Frieza one. I haven't seen it used in a while. Emperor's Edge, is that what it's called? So the originality points definitely do go to you. Like, a guard breaking build is one of the most brilliant ideas that makes all the sense in the world when you like see how much Xenoverse devolved into like blocking pretty much every 2 seconds from trying to get a perfect block. Like, I think it's one of the cornier aspects of the game. But hey, it definitely makes your opponent have to adapt on the fly, and I think if they can't, you'll have to overpower them quickly, and a build like this makes that very, very easy. Good stuff, man. Very good stuff. Wavy sends us a clip of Bojack, one of my favorite characters in the game. This is easily a character who got a ton of drama around him not making it into the game when his clothes were put in, and then when he came out, nobody used him. Yes, Xenoverse community, yes, you're wonderful. He is a very solid character with a ton of lovely tricks in the neutral play. His clip starts off very slow with some weird over predictions and a whiffed bomb Ki Blast, but it starts to pick up when some good punishes start getting out. It was pretty much a done deal when full combo strings got involved, but the opponent did one of the worst things you could do in Xenoverse against anyone who's paying attention. He tried to fire a Hail Mary ultimate from across the screen, while Wavy had stamina and wasn't broken in the slightest. This is easily one of the ways to get yourself punished and lose the game, and it's why I try to teach you guys how to do no break confirms to your ultimates so you can throw them out without needing a break and still hit your opponent, you know. No point in me trying to give Wavy tips here. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care for the game much. So we can use the random ultimate attack thing as a learning tool for you guys still trying to learn the stuff in the game, or if you need to see it in action, if you somehow haven't bumped into that from the computer kind of kicking you in the back of your head yet. Don't do it. Our flex of the month for the month of August goes to the homie ECS Knight. He hits us with some Majin Vegeta gameplay from one of the world tournaments, I think it is, and the beating he delivers here is one of the quickest, smoothest ones you'll ever see. It's probably over by the time you heard that line. We talked about being familiar with a character a little bit earlier in the video and how you can tell who's got a character down and who's still learning, and I think you can tell by just watching this one that ECS has been all about Vegeta for a while now. Very good stuff, my man. I can easily see you put a lot of training in with the character, and I gotta imagine you and BM Ultima run through these tournament mirror matches like it's nothing. That being said, guys, Jim, if the clip is done, which it probably is, go back and play it again with the flex song. You gotta. Jim, you gotta.
Being broke was the reason why all of these females would pass on me. Now I pull up in that gas on me. Being broke was the reason why all of these females would pass on me. Now I pull up in that.
Anywho, thank you guys for watching this final showcase of Xenoverse 2. ECS Knight, I will be getting in contact with you over Twitter to give you your PSN card around next week, Wednesday. Congratulations, Pop. You did that. You earned that. Good shit. We're finishing off the week of tutorial series for CACs next week with the male Earthlings, and there will be an update video as far as the future of Xenoverse 2 content on the channel. Either way, let us know what your favorite clip was with the hashtag JayzBlayz, you a bitch, so I know you made it through the video, and I'll be seeing you all on Monday with the week of announcement. Have a good one and take care of yourselves, guys. And if you guys have been watching the other videos before this one, there won't be a question for today because showcases are non-canon. You gotta understand, Pop. I'm going. Dad joke in T minus 3 seconds. 2 peanuts were walking down the street. One was assaulted. Cause there were peanuts. One was a regular peanut. The other one was assaulted peanut.